Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I am Mysterious JG. Now for some reason, we actually will have Tali as a party member, even though she's hanging around in the war room. And we didn't get Rex as a party member when he hung around the war room. Don't really get that, but it is what it is. Let's explore the Tikkun, whatever system before we go too far. And I got the migrant fleet. Flotilla of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians. The migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. It is a testament to the Quarian strategic skills that these numbers have not dropped significantly during recent battles. The fleet is now on the far side of the star from Rannoch to better cloak its movement from the Geth. Then you got Keddy. Keddy's low gravity provided a significant boon to early Quarian explorers. Easy to extract the resources before they got Mass Effect. Quarians made first contact with the Citadel species and gained access to EZO. Profits rose and the orbital stations became a beacon of activity. It's full of space junk. Geth up an orbital station. Yeah. Wait, what was that last bit? Such a station could have generated impressive kinetic barriers, but even these appear to have been insufficient against the Quarians' attack. Weirdly, we don't have travel advisories for this sector, even though it's also held by the Geth. Adas. Marginally warmer than Rannoch. Quarians used Geth to mine the planet. Geth rebelled. Small Quarian population was overrun. Clearly, the Quarian Armada has not forgotten or forgiven. The remains of Geth space stations litter Adas' orbit. Now all shrapnel-infused metal Normandy sensors pick up a strange croaking sound. Probably some kind of distress call from the Geth survivors left floating in space, condemned to the eternal cold. Messed up. So that's essentially the Geth homeworld. Icy Giant. There was a helium-3 fueling machinery. It's not clear if the... It's clear the Geth put up a fight. So these are just different planets in the Quarian system that the Geth have been gradually driven out. Here's Rannoch. Wow, it's awfully close to their sun. Although its orange sun is only about 90% of the mass of Sol and half as luminous, Rannoch is arid by Earth standards because it formed closer to its star and has slightly less ocean coverage. Photosynthetic life is concentrated around rivers and oceans with large expanses of desert in between. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Sorry. The importance of plant life and shade in the ancient Quarian culture is evident in the translation of Rannoch's name, Walled Garden. To a starship's sensors, the most obvious feature of... See, wouldn't their name translate basically to dirt? Or earth? I mean, yeah, anyway. Starship sensors, the most obvious feature of the Quarian homeworld is the numerous heat sources in orbit. Thousands of Geth space stations watch over the planet. Somewhere in this artificial swarm of constructions lurk the Geth Armada, waiting for its moment to attack. Lurks the Geth Armada. Population unknown. Quarian estimates on the number of Geth range from the tens of millions to the single-digit billions. Estimates on the number of Geth consciousnesses stored in servers are far higher. Then we've got the Geth Dreadnought. We've got the Geth debris field. Closest star, the Normandy scanners can detect a nigh uncountable number of Geth satellites. Satellites that use solar sails to self-correct their position. Geth place the ultra-lightweight constructions around the sun to collect energy, arranged in a vast array known as a Dyson bubble. Scattered among them are space stations and servers that draw power from the satellites through wireless energy transfer. Most space stations are wreckage now. No small number of solar sails have also been destroyed. It appears the Quarians began to destroy them but were stopped before the attack was complete. So basically that's like the Geth. Like military or civilian, that was where the Geth were, and the Quarians just started fucking them up. Oria's Heap. Tikkun's asteroid belt is home to Aurea, a rock large enough to qualify as a binary dwarf planet. Its companion, the asteroid Etiel, is believed to have split off from the main body after an oblique impact. Both were heavily mined early in the age of Quarian space exploration. Curiously, the Geth have built over the old Quarian space stations, even though the mined-out asteroids have little obvious use. The current theory is that they provide a staging base to exploit other asteroids in the belt. Or maybe they're just... It's like a dog that likes to sleep on the clothes of its master, so they get the familiar smell, you know. Yeah, we already read about the migrant fleet. So our next mission, our next location is Kindred Dyke, and our next mission is the Geth Dreadnought. Scans of the Geth Dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultra-violent anti-ship lasers to increased thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of this flagship, their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. Let's dock. Let's see if there's anybody on board willing to say hi. Or willing to say die. We got Tali, and she appears to be mandatory for this level. We can switch and give her slightly different outfits. We'll give her that, but there's different parties we could go with. I tell you what, let's, I don't know, let's try, I want to do it with Ashley. Especially when she's wearing the hot outfit. No, I want to go through with Ash, but now I'm kind of curious to see how some of the rest of these go. So let's just go through it once with Edie. Just get a little ways in. Oh man, though, I should have saved first. Let's do it with Ashley just in case we can't save the game differently. But what I want to do is, I'm thinking it would be fun to see dialogue with a couple different characters. I guess I don't care too much with James, but like almost everyone else, it could be interesting. Tali meets Prothean. Garrus and Liara, of course, would have history with Tali, and then Edie is an AI. So, but then again, she already knows Edie, so it won't be like news to her either. Oh fuck it, we'll just do it with Ashley. You guys can look it up and see on the interwebs how does the dialogue go when Tali does this mission with Garrus or with Liara or Javik. We'll just do it with Ashley. Forget it. Save a little time and energy here. And if you reject Tali, there is some, to use a new internet term, there's some pretty salty dialogue between Ashley and Tali at the beginning of this mission. Like, because in Mass Effect 1, I had Ash as my partner. Mass Effect 2, Tali. If you kind of reject Tali's advance or say we can't be together, then Ashley and Tali have some pretty salty dialogue. Don't know if it's going to be like that here. She, of course, has the old shotgun. Shotgun challenge. Spike thrower throws out some serious damage. That's probably our best bet, honestly. Oh, the Claymore also. Claymore, wow, even more damage. Capacity is low. Fire rate is even low. Fire rate is the lowest ever. Spike thrower has a much higher, has slightly lower damage, but much better accuracy and higher fire rate. I think the spike thrower is actually the way to go. We can increase spare shot capacity. Piercing would be a shredder mod. Yeah. Ignores defense on armor targets. Me likey. Melee damage. Increased damage. That would basically max it out. Increase accuracy. Let's go with raw damage. And we'll forget about melee. And there's that. And then, because I've leveled it up, we will also give you this crazy pistol. And we will increase... See, the piercing thing doesn't make much sense to me for this gun, but raw damage, accuracy, and weapon weight, we'll go with accuracy. So, I hope she doesn't start running out of ammo. Don't think it works that way. long line of Krogan weapons used to hunt thresher moths. The ammunition consists of oversized flechettes meant to pierce thresher hide and create deep wound channels leading to massive blood loss. For additional firepower, the weapon is double-barreled and, as a last resort, possesses blades to cause internal injuries if the wielder is swallowed by the thresher. Using a growl on a humanoid target has predictably grisly effects. Its shots can be charged for more damage. So, obviously, Ash and Shepard don't really have a whole lot to be done with them because, you know, I'd been working with them previously. I guess we'll start working on warp ammo unless I decide I want to change my powers. Reassign them, give him some crazy biotic ability it doesn't make sense for him to have. Oh, it does appear his Paragon meter's maxed, though. But yeah, I actually leveled up during the last mission, like during the last fight of the last mission, oddly enough, by picking up Metagel, as I recall. So they're both as good as they're going to get. Ash just kind of looks confused. I don't know what it is. Tali, so what does she got? Quarian Machinist, Defense Drone, Combat Drone, Sabotage, and Energy Drain. Hit an enemy with this energy pulse to inflict damage and to steal barrier and shield power. That's pretty useful. Don't know how great Sabotage is going to be. I don't know that she'll actually use both drones at once, but there's no reason you can't, because I've played as the class that uses these before, and you can have two drones going at one time. So as usual, we'll max the passive class as soon as possible. Recharge speed or health and shields. Go with health and shields. Weapon damage or tech damage power and tech damage duration. Well, hacking's not as useful in this game, so the duration thing's not that big of a deal. Maybe this might improve her drones, though. We'll go with that one. 30%. It's boosting two different but related things. Drone Specialist. Increase recharge speed of drone powers by 50%. Squad bonus. Yeah, we'll go with her being selfish and boosting her own stuff. Combat Drone. Yeah, alright. Increase drone's damage and shields. Drone explodes when destroyed, dealing 240 powers of damage across 5-meter radius. I do like that one. Well, that's not a ton of damage. Drone damage goes from 80 to 96, and then this upgrade drone's short-range attack, or drone's damage, drone's shields again. So you can put that damage up to be fairly high and make it pretty difficult to kill. I like rockets. Long-range rockets that deal 300 points of damage across a 1.5 meter radius. I like rockets. Electrical pulse jumping around is fun, but rockets. So let's make explosive drones that shoot electrical charges and missiles. Oh, that's cool too. But yeah, I like rockets. I think shoots missiles. Now it's as weak as it can be as far as shields and stuff. But they blow up when they're destroyed. So a defense drone will get it rolling here. Increase duration by 100%. What is the duration on them anyway? Or increase attack range by 40%. She can summon a new one when they go down. At least that, you know, I'm leveling this up kind of thinking about the way I used to do it. But attack rate by 50 or damage by 100 and range by 60. That seems like a no-brainer. I don't know how slow its attack rate is. But yeah, I'm thinking about it in terms of, well, I'll just summon a new drone when my old drone gets destroyed. I don't know if the Tali AI will do that. And as I've confessed, I'm not good at like micromanaging my people and telling them when to use their powers. Gain a 30% chance to knock down an electrocuted enemy. Damage up to 2 additional nearby targets with chain lightning. Yeah, I like that. Especially since I didn't give chain lightning to my other drones, so one of the drones ought to have it. She should get at least a level of sabotage. And then recharge speed, damage. Reduce damage taken by 40% for 30 seconds by gaining a temporary layer of armor by draining shields. Huh. Or energy from synthetics. Oh, it only works on synthetics? Well, the hacking just isn't that useful in this game. In one of the DLCs, there are some enemies where it's kind of useful, but radius, increase impact radius by 100% to 3 meters, so it's still pretty tiny. Increase damage by 30%. I always go for radius. It might not be wise, but now I just hope it doesn't make me switch discs. A lot of chit chat before we finally get to see the fireworks between Ashley and Tali, which might not even be there since I didn't turn Tali down for Ash.
We're approaching the quarry and home system. ETA to Rannoch 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship
I've
signatures
detected a lot of
engaged
shit
active
in
combat.
storm formation.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Oh no, he's dead. He just wrecked his fingers forever.
Self-drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
I don't speak Russian, obviously.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking portals.
That was for Nikolai Volkov.
Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tali's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Hack source.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you again, Lieutenant Commander Williams.
You sure about that?
Any reason I shouldn't be?
No. No, it's good to have you back.
Thanks. Ready to go shoot some Geth?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little different. A little different if you blow Tali off.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though. Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Yeah, so it gets a little catty if Tali comes back and Shepard declares that he's not interested in her anymore. But in this case, Ashley broke it off, and so she kind of jokes about it, but lets it drop quickly. So I think we've pretty much committed to Tali.
The Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
Can't really see it here, but they've got the big one, Shepard. But yeah, if you tell Tali you can't be together,
you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
I don't know what the hell kind of vids you guys watch, but yeah, if you tell Tali you can't be together anymore, and you've been putting the moves on Ashley in the meantime, they have a little less pleasant conversation. Even though Ash is much happier, she has her little dialogue with you about who you picked up in Mass Effect 2, and she's a whole lot happier if you went with Tali.
The lack gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Well, I'm
Until
okay
then, I'll
now.
make
It's
do
just
with mag
disorienting.
boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
So this is the dullest minigame ever, but yeah, what I was trying to say is, if you'll recall, on her sick bed, Ash was like, "Oh no, I approve. You can get with Tali. She's like a sister to me. I totally wanted to screw my sisters." But if you went with Jack or Miranda in Mass Effect 2,
Looks
she's
like
a little
the
bit
rest of the
harder on
team
you.
isn't using the docking tube.
In fairness, Jack's a psycho and Miranda's a weirdo.
Not if I can help it. Ask
You
Tali to
don't
get on
think
the
I'm
Dreadnought's
super
schematics. If you can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
See, I just can't stop talking about Ash and her takes on your girlfriends. But yeah, and she all but accuses Miranda of having fake boobies.
I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position.
I get it.
The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hull was the only damage we did.
I
Good
wouldn't call it
suck.
tiny. Not the way you'd have done it.
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
I wouldn't call it tiny. It's got the big
Zen
one.
backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Ron gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
Shouldn't we have talked about this
We'll get you
earlier?
people out of here safely.
This looks interesting. Sorry, you were saying, Tali? Smart joke. It's the smartest joke ever. So yeah, I guess I need to keep my eye out for loots. That's become apparent. Maybe that's why they threw one in right there where you couldn't miss it, to let you know. Yeah, the little mini game part, I'm pretty sure there's no loots there. Now we're back to looking for loots. Looking for loots in all the wrong places. Can I even get to that? Maybe I have to get to it from over here. Maybe I need to roll around like an idiot. This looks like you can climb it, but in fact, this is what you climb. Alright. As long as I don't have to fight without my squad mates. When I was considering the possibility of doing different takes on this, I should have saved before I got on the ship. I wonder how far back I'm going if I quick save command outpost. What? Oh, that's a long time ago. Restart Dreth. That's 4153. 4010. I wonder if I could still go back. Well, let's keep going here. So I wonder if that's going back far enough that I could tell Tali I'm not interested and get with Ash. Just at this point, I'm curious to see how the dialogue changes. Although I really was pretty pissed off when she said, "Even after we defeat the Geth, we don't have time to help you."
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
But then she said the exact opposite when we were talking one-on-one. Like that she didn't want us to have to do it alone and blah blah blah. And then in front of the Admiral, she was like, "No, there's no time to help you, even after we defeat the Geth." So maybe I should. Maybe I'm either not understanding the dialogue or I need to. Oh, get there. This looks interesting. Maybe I need to take her at her word when she's talking to us one-on-one and not when she's talking to us in front of the Admiral. She said she feels bad about Earth, that she doesn't want us to have to do it alone. Shouldn't really say that the Geth are gonna, or Quarians are going to help us, though. I mean, you know they're going to if we finish this quest. You know that we'll get war assets that are called Quarian, and it gives us so many points on the asset thing, but still. Hello, ladies. Rannoch, it's more beautiful than I could have... Oh, wait, we're on a
Are you alright, Shepard?
Dreadnought, never mind.
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do.
Can you guys stop flirting, please?
Take a look at this.
It's my butt. Oh, a new pistol.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Well, I guess we got a new fancy Quarian pistol. Is it better than the bomb shooting pistol, I wonder? Arc pistol. Change loadout. Let's at least read about it. An innovation of Admiral Darogen, the arc pistol is a scaled-down arc projector that only requires thermal clips to solve its power problems. The arc pistol uses a non-visible laser to ionize the air and create a path for high-ampere electric shock. For more damaging blasts, it can be charged up. Oh wow, seriously? It does as much damage as the sticky explosives? It's more accurate. Weighs a lot more. Well, we didn't get cool cinema showing us how badass it looks. So I'll stick with the Scorpion for now. But I don't think I ever played with this gun.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
I like it already.
Well, it's probably better against some enemies than others. But I'll stick with what I know. So they got disruptor ammo, although I don't have it going yet.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster.
Oh, over there, gotcha. Anyway, I guess we ought to be calling it a video. I kind of lost track of the time. I guess I'll save. And then off screen, I might just take a look and see what our options are as far as load points go, because I'm curious. Either way, folks, calling it a video, and when we come back, there will be more Mass Effect 3. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.